So good day everyone. Now we will discuss about the farm tools and equipments and their classification. So first, before we tackle each tools and equipments, let me define first what is the difference between farm tools and farm equipments. So farm tools, it is consists of all the instruments used in farmland for the purpose of making the farm work easy. Some are simply hand tools, which are often manually used on small farmland, while farm equipment is any kind of machinery means all machines and tools that are used in the production, harvesting, and care of farm products, and includes trailers that are used to transport agricultural produce or agricultural production materials between a local place of storage or supply. So in short, farm tools is manually, while equipment is something that support machines. So now let's move on. Now we will discuss some example of farm tools. So I have here some example of farm tools and their uses. First is bolo. Called bolo or guna is a Filipino weeding knife with a very short and wide dull blade with a perpendicular blunt end. It is an agricultural tool used mainly for digging roots and weeding gardens, approximating the functions of a garden hoe. Next is shovel. A shovel is an essential agricultural and a gardening hand tool. It is a multi-purpose tool serving various jobs at once. Shovel tool help with digging and transplanting soil, making shallow trenches, and removing dirt or debris. So next is rake, an Old English raka cognate with Dutch hark, German Rechen from the root meaning to scrape together. Hip up is a broom for outside use, a horticultural implement consisting of a taut bar fixed transversely to a handle, or tines fixed to a handle and used to collect leaves, high grass, and etc. Next is a spading fork, used for loosening the soil, digging out the root crops, and turning over the materials in a compost. Next is light hoe. Light hoe for removing weeds and loosening soil in vegetables, beds, and under plants, and also for leveling soil. So next is hand trowel. It is used to dig plant holes and transplant seedlings. You can also use it to extract unwanted weeds from the area. It comes with a pointed metal or plastics blade fixed to a wooden plastic handle, and it can be used in a variety of ways. Next is hand cultivator. A hand cultivator is a garden implement which gardeners can use to work the soil and remove weeds by hand. Hand cultivator are useful for minor gardening tasks, small gardens, and working in planters. So those are the examples of farm tools. So next are the examples of farm equipments. I have here some examples of farm equipments. First is the tractor. A tractor is a basically machines that provides machines power for performing agricultural tasks. Tractor can be used to pull a variety of farm implements for plowing, planting, cultivating, fertilizing, and harvesting crops, and can be used for hauling materials and personal transportation. Next is combine or harvester. The modern combine harvester, or simply combine, is a versatile machine designed to efficiently harvest a variety of grain crops. The name derives from its combining four separate harvesting operations, which is reaping, threshing, gathering, and winnowing into a single process. Next is plows. Plows, also spelled plow, most important agricultural implement since the beginning of history, used to turn and break up the soil, to bury crops residues, and to help control weeds. Next is mowers. Mowers machine that cuts grass or other plants that grow on the ground. These machines is commonly used to tidy up the garden and also to clear the fields from grass or other types of grasses. Next is wagon. Wagon are built for general multi-purpose usage in agricultural or rural settings. This includes gathering hay, crops, and wood and delivering them to farmstead or market. Next is the cultivator. The cultivator, it is used to steer and pulverize the soil, either before planting or after the crops has begun growing, to kill weeds, control disturbance of the topsoil close to the crop Plants kills the surroundings weeds by uprooting them, burying their leaves to disrupt their photosynthesis, or combination of both. So those are the example of farm equipments. So that's all. Thank you.